we act stupid. If you do not identify yourself to me,
yes,
and we continue to do this,
yes,
and you tie me up,
yes.
Well, until I can determine that you are not committing a crime, I'm going to ask you for your ID. What's going to happen is you're going to identify yourself. If you choose not to identify yourself, because now I've asked you about 4 times already.
Not going to happen.
Then this is going to rise to the level of obstruction of justice.
I already
but I'm
told
going to
you.
start to get aggravated if you take up more of my time today. Do you understand?
Well,
my safety, I'm asking you to put that down.
She's patting you down for weapons.
I'm not asking
problem.
you, I'm telling you.
This is stand up, please. You're under arrest. I'm under arrest?
Yep, stand up.
Oh, for what crime?
Right now, disorderly conduct.
Maximillionaire here. This story comes out of Cranston, Rhode Island, where a new auditor called Auditing America filmed a National Guard installation from a public sidewalk, which is completely legal and protected activity according to the 2018 DHS memo. Now, you may not like what I have to say about this, but let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree and why.
Today we're at the headquarters, Rhode Island National Guard. We are conducting a First Amendment audit to see how much they respect our freedom of press.
It doesn't take long before he gets the attention of the guards.
Sir?
Yeah.
What are you filming?
Well, what does it look like I'm filming?
You can't film here, alright?
I disagree with that.
Alright. You need pumps.
I'm sorry? All right. I'm all right.
What are you doing over here?
Videotaping.
What are you videotaping?
Facility.
Why are you videotaping the facility? Okay.
It's my own purposes.
So, what's going on?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have any ID on your butt?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, we got a call for a suspicious person, okay? Because this is kind of suspicious behavior.
Okay, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
So, all right, before we act stupid, okay?
Now that's a bit over the top. Which part is stupid? Asking what crime he's suspected of committing? Or is it just that he's questioning your authority?
Let's just talk about when you're standing in front of a facility that's a government building, and you're filming it like that, you caught the attention of the security guards, right? There might be some cause for concern for who you are and if you intend to do anybody any harm over here.
That was actually a pretty good job. She just articulated fully what she believes is reasonable suspicion. Add to that their mistaken belief that it is illegal to record the facility. This gives them the reason for the Terry stop.
Well, I have no ill will.
All right, well, I can't take your word for it, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to identify yourself.
Now here's the thing. Although I have no idea what his identity is going to either prove or disprove, Rhode Island is a stop and identify state.
Well, do you know that we're standing in a public property?
That's fantastic.
And
I'm
unless
the
you're...
police, okay?
I understand.
I'm investigating something right now.
Okay,
I'm on
so am I.
Service, okay?
So am I.
What are you investigating?
I'm a private investigative journalist gathering content for a story. And you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I don't have to provide ID.
Well, until I can determine that you are not committing a crime, I'm going to ask you for your ID.
In 2014, in Hayen versus North Carolina, the Supreme Court ruled that a reasonable mistake of law that a police officer makes can still be used for reasonable suspicion. And since Rhode Island is a stop and identify state, now you have to provide ID.
Well, I think I'm going to have to decline to that, ma'am. Do you have a... What's your name and badge number?
You can decline. It's on my chest.
What's your name? I don't see your name in your chest.
Well, you haven't identified yourself to me either. So
I don't
we'll
have
get
to,
there
ma'am.
when
You're a
we get there.
government official. You're entitled
Okay.
to identify
That's
yourself.
fantastic. What
What's
I'm
your
gonna
name
do
and badge
is,
number?
If you do not identify yourself to me,
Yes.
and we continue to do this,
Yes.
and you tie me up,
Yes.
okay? Let's not make a bigger thing than we have to.
It's
here.
not. I'm just doing a
I'm asking
lawfully
you for your
protected.
ID.
I'm.
Can you identify yourself as a journalist then?
I don't
Do you
have to,
any-
ma'am. This is the United
Yes,
States of
yes, you
America.
do.
No, I
Okay,
don't,
I
ma'am.
think you need to review the laws.
Maybe you need to
Okay.
review the laws.
Nope.
Maybe you need to review the laws, ma'am.
Okay. What's gonna happen?
Do you have a
is-
supervisor?
What's gonna happen is you're gonna identify yourself. If you choose not to identify yourself, because now I've asked you about 4 times already,
Not gonna happen.
then this is gonna rise to the level of obstruction of justice because I have to figure out
What
what's going
crime?
on here.
What crime do you
You
suspect
won't tell
me?
me what you're doing here.
I already
Your
told you,
behavior
ma'am.
is highly suspicious.
I already told you,
There's
ma'am.
No, you're not explaining.
Can I speak to your
anything. And
supervisor?
If you simply identify yourself
Well, ma'am,
and explain what's going on here, then we don't have an issue.
I already
but I'm
told
gonna
you.
start to get aggravated
Well-
if you take up more of my time today. Do you understand?
well, ma'am,
Okay.
you're taking time for yourself. I'm a public citizen. I'm on a public sidewalk, recording a public building. Unless you're suspecting me of committing any crimes, then I suggest for you
I'm
to
gonna have
treat
you
me.
come stand over
Ma'am,
here.
don't put your
I'm
hands
gonna
on
have
me.
you come stand over
Ma'am,
here.
don't
So
put
I'm
your
gonna
hands
pat
on
you
me.
down. I'm just
There.
patting you down for my safety.
Why are you, ma'am? Why are you? Am I being
Put
detained?
that down. You can't
Ma'am.
have anything in your hands right now. Put that
I-
down. I'm ordering you to
I
put
do
that
not
out
consent
of
to
your
any
hand.
seizures or
Drop
searches.
that out of your hand now.
I do not consent to any seizures or searches.
That's fine. You don't have to.
What
Put
crime
that
do you
down.
suspect me of
Put the phone
committing?
down. I don't want anything
What
in your
time?
hands
What
right now.
crime?
My safety.
Am I being
I'm
detained?
asking you to put that down.
She's patting you down for
I'm
weapons.
not
No
asking
problem.
you. I'm telling you.
Down for weapons.
This is an
Spread your
illegal
feet apart.
detention. What you're
not
doing right now?
illegal detention.
Yes, it is, because I am a private citizen gathering content for a story, and you guys are harassing me. I will file a formal complaint on you, ma'am. I guarantee you're gonna leave here before I do, and you're not gonna get my ID.
I would say famous last words, but these words are far from his last. For although he has the right to remain silent and shut up, he doesn't seem to have the ability to.
I guarantee you, and you're burning me with your engine. You're burning me with your engine in my hand.
Can I call you? Have a seat right now.
I'm not having a seat.
Okay, I'm gonna
I am a
keep- I
private
don't want anything in your
citizen.
hands right now.
You
Okay?
guys,
Understand?
you guys are
I'm over
violating
here,
my
have a
rights. You guys are violating
Have
my
a seat.
rights. I have not crossed any. What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name and
Have a seat.
nobody's identifying themselves. I'm holding my phone because this is for my safety, ma'am.
Hold your phone, have a seat.
Here, I really have to give props to these cops. For the most part, they've remained very professional, mostly calm, and now they're even letting him keep his cell phone to record, even though technically they don't have to.
This is for my safety. Do you have any body cams? She's.
Have a seat.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. You failed to identify yourself as a government official. I demand for you to contact your supervisor right away.
I'm her supervisor.
You're her supervisor, sir. What's your name and badge number, sir?
That's 422. You can read it yourself.
Okay, and what's your last name, sir?
Listen to me. What are you doing here today?
Sir, well, right now what we're doing is wasting our taxpayers' money and harassing good citizen that's only gathering some content for a story. There's no reason for you guys to put your hands on me and search me and do what you do, because this is not Nazi Germany. This is the United States of America, and I will be filing a formal complaint on you, and you will be hearing from me. I promise.
This man has lost his cool and composure. And it's not necessarily what he's saying, but how he's saying it. Although threatening to file a complaint against the officers really isn't helping his case at this point.
Sir,
Do you have an idea on
sir,
you?
I do have an ID. I don't have it on me, and with all due respect, you should know that unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I do not have to provide that information. On the other hand, you guys have failed all to provide me with your name.
Where'd you park your vehicle?
Ma'am, that's none of your concern.
No, it really is my
That's
concern.
none of your concern.
Exactly my
This is the
concern.
United.
This is
You guys do,
very
listen,
simple.
you guys do
What is
whatever
your
you guys want. They have to do then.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm not answering questions.
I've asked them 20 times.
Okay. We can do this very simply. We just want to make sure, verify who you are, okay? What you're doing is engaging in suspicious activity. We got called here.
So I'm being detained.
We're
Yes.
talking
Am
to
I
you.
being
Yes.
detained?
Yes.
Yes, you're being
Under
detained.
suspicion of what crime?
We're investigating that right now.
Then you have no authority of detaining me.
well, see, the
This
thing-
should be a
When did you go to law
consensual.
school,
This
sir?
should be a consensual conversation. No, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Here's the thing.
Listen, you don't speak for him. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Quali,
Can we?
-491.
I appreciate that, sir.
Okay. So listen, I'm asking what your name is. Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
So you guys go ahead and do whatever you need to do. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I will be contacting my lawyers for what you guys just did to me. This is invasion of my privacy. This is invasion of my rights. You guys are putting your hands in my pocket. I did not consent to any seizures or searches, and you guys will be hearing from me. I promise you.
Stand by for
I
the talk.
promise you.
The supervisor is now going to go speak to the reporting party. So far, they're doing everything properly and according to the book.
I promise all of you. Thank you for identifying yourself, sir. The only one that's done it since I've been here. I've been illegally detained for absolutely no reason. And this lady right here, which I don't know her name yet, 516, will be hearing from me. And I'm sure you guys have a captain
right
for the
now.
internal affairs that's gonna want to have a talk about this. I promise you. I promise you. You have illegally detained me. You put my hand in that burning hood. You're gonna hear from me.
I think you like this attention right now.
No, you guys are wasting our money. You guys work for the
You're
people.
wasting my time.
No, well then leave. You're free to go. You're dismissed. Because what? We pay for your salary. And you need to stand away from me because
I
you're
pay my salary. all right?
you pay your salary?
And there's the trifecta. I think he's used every cliche in the book now. And we all know how much cops love being told that we pay their salary, right?
As
What's
far as
going
I
on
know,
here is that
as far as
you
I
can-
know,
you'd be
we
free to
pay
leave.
for your
You'd
salary.
be free to leave
We-
if you were willing to be a
I
normal
will be
person
free
and
to
have a
leave,
conversation
and I'm not gonna
and prove
comply
that
with
that's
you
not-
because you are a jerk. Okay?
Jerk.
Yes. There's other ways of approaching people, and I'm not a fucking criminal for you guys to be treating me like
start
this.
screaming and
Okay?
swearing on the
Well.
sidewalk.
You've lost your cool, you're raising your voice, and now you're swearing. You're just begging for a disorderly conduct charge.
Well, apparently, you would do the same thing if somebody approaches you demanding stuff from you after you haven't done absolutely nothing.
You're filming at a restricted area. They have legitimate concerns about why you're over here.
They can have whatever
why- that's
concerns,
why you-
and you guys should be professional enough to post up over here and ask people whatever it is that you need to ask in a nicely manner, not aggressive manner like the unidentified
that the
officer
first
over
6
here
times.
does.
Well,
Well, I don't know you, but I appreciate you identifying yourself.
maybe we can start over.
I will definitely, yes, I will definitely speak to you, sir. What was your name again?
Quali.
Laquali. Okay, well, sir, I appreciate you identifying yourself as as your duties, demand. Yes.
They said they asked you what you were doing, right? They assumed you were filming the property.
I am.
Okay, you can't film the property.
Now, of course, he's wrong about that. This is a federal installation. Here is the 2018 DHS memo, which says he can record the federal installation from public property. But his mistaken belief that it's illegal can still be used as a reason for a Terry stop.
Then that's
That's why we're here.
not.
That's the only reason why.
I am going to have to disagree with you, sir, because this is a public sidewalk.
What's the
Do
reason
me a favor,
why?
stand up,
what's the
please. You're
reason-
under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
Stand up.
Oh, for what crime,
Right now, disorderly conduct.
sir? I
You can
have.
argue that in court. You have the right to remain silent. I suggest you exercise
How?
that.
What? How is it? I'm talking to you guys. You guys have illegally detained me. This is not,
When you go to law school, you can argue that in
sir.
court.
Sir, this is not right. This is not right.
While I commend this auditor for going out and doing the audit, this would have been a much better case of educating the police about his right to film and the DHS memo than pushing the issue and getting arrested for no good reason. Please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when my new videos come out.